Hello everybody, this is Andrew Hicks, the Technology Coordinator for the Ubaldini Group. Now in the previous video you saw that we were able to get this document signed, and now we are ready to submit it to compliance through command. So we'll go ahead and get started. Real quick, just to kind of give you an idea of what we're going to be doing here, we are just going to be adding that document, this signed document, into the placeholder inside of command. That way we can submit it to compliance. So to do that, if you click on our command tab up here, we've already got it open there. It's going to bring us right back into the documents for our opportunity. Now, you can see we've got our placeholders here. Now all we have to do is get those documents directly into those placeholders. So to do that, since we've got two files, what we'll do is we are going to choose attach multiple files here. And if we needed to, if we had those documents on our computer, we could drag and drop them directly in there, or use that file browser by clicking right on here. But since we already did it in DocuSign, all we have to do is click on DocuSign here at the top. Now, you can see it turned to little drop-down menus here. If we click on this one that corresponds to checklist for listings, we'll click on there. Now, whenever we hit that drop-down menu, it's going to give us a list of all of the documents that are inside of our room. Now, you can see we've got that checklist for listings. And also we have the KW listing agreement. So we're going to click on that and we're going to choose the listing agreement. Now you can see we have two of them. We have that listing agreement and we have the listing agreement signed. We're going to want to make sure that we choose the signed copy. That way they're able to see the copy that was signed. That way they can approve or reject that document. So we'll go ahead and click right on here. And now we've just matched up our document with the placeholder. We've taken that file, that document, put it into our little file folder labeled with KW Listing Agreement, and now we're going to attach it. And that is going to put that document directly into there. So as you can see, it shows up here on the right-hand side, and it shows that we have uploaded that document. Now if we wanted to view it, we could click on the title of the document here. That's going to bring up a little preview window, and you can see where we previously checked 1 through 10. So we can go ahead and close out of here. Now, if we made a mistake and we needed to check more than 1 through 10, all we would have to do is go back into our DocuSign room, check those little boxes or edit the document that we need to, and then we would hit Sync Transaction. And what that's going to do is it's going to make command check that DocuSign room for any changes that were made to any of these documents that we choose to put into our placeholders, and it will update those documents. So if these documents are returned for any reason, we would want to go back into our DocuSign room, make those corrections. Once those corrections are made, we would hit Sync Transaction, and it would have those updated documents in here. So what we would do once we're ready to submit them to compliance, all we need to do is click Submit to MC, and that will send those documents right over to them. And then from there, they'll be able to check the document, they'll be able to approve it or deny it, and they will be able to give you a reason why it was, and they can also chat with us, which I'm going to show you here now. We're not going to submit to compliance through this video because I know that they are very busy and we do not want to flood them with any fake transactions. Also, I would recommend not submitting to compliance unless it is for an actual transaction. You can go through, you can play with anything you'd like to. The only thing we don't want to do is choose that Submit to MC button while you're testing this out and while you're working with this and learning how to do this process. Now, let's say if we did Submit to MC, what's going to happen is this uploaded status is going to change to submitted. Now, once they've reviewed the documents, if they accepted it, we'll get a little message here that says accepted. It'll be in green. Now let's say if they rejected this because it's missing something, it will say rejected in red. Also, right next to it, there's going to be a little bubble that if we hover over, it will give us the reason why it was rejected. Now, if they wanted to give us some more information, or if we wanted to chat with compliance and let them know something about the document or about the transaction, ask them a question, all we have to do is click Add Comment, and that's going to open up the thread here. So if we wanted to contact, let's say, Alice, all we have to do is hit the @ symbol. As you can see, it shows it up here. And we can choose somebody from leadership here. So in this case, we'll choose Alice. And we can type our little message. and it's going to ping her to let her know that you sent her a message, and she'll be able to respond to you from here. Now, if you receive a message from compliance, and also if the document is accepted or rejected, you will get a notification on Kelly on your phone. You will also get a notification through command as well. Now, once they do message you, there will be a little speech bubble right here next to the area where they sent it. So we would have a little speech bubble here, and it'll have a little green circle at the top of it, notifying you that there was a message sent to you. You'll be able to click on there, and it will bring up this exact same window with their message here. So once you've submitted it to compliance and done that, that is really it. Now, if they returned it and you made those corrections inside of your DocuSign room, let's say we made the corrections we needed, we hit Sync Transaction, that's going to change that status to Changed. Now, once that document has been changed, we will need to submit to MC again. So they will not be receiving those documents unless it says Uploaded. So once you make those changes to the document and you sync that transaction, that way it pulls in that new information for it, the updated copy, that will say changed. Then we'll hit submit to MC, and that will send it out to compliance, and they'll be able to review it from there. So just to quickly recap, all we did here is we hit attach multiple files in order to pull those documents from DocuSign, put them into our little file folders here inside of our filing cabinet, that is command, and then we were able to submit that to the Market Center, to our compliance team. They're able to check those documents. So that's really it. That is the whole process. If you do have any questions, feel free to email me at andrewhicks@kw.com. We will be having more videos in the future going a little bit more in depth on these topics. But again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. Also, make sure you check ubaldinitraining.com for any further trainings where you can come into the training and ask any questions you may have, and we can get those answered for you. Again, thank you for being very patient and very awesome during this transition. I know it's a lot of information to digest, but I am very certain you all can do this. Nikki Ubaldini was able to do this, so I definitely do believe in all of you.